Hello YouTubers out there, this is Jerry the Movies with your host Jerry Saravia. Um, Pretty soon I'm going to review a couple of films, comic book movies, because that seems to be something a lot of people want to talk about. So coming up soon, I'm going to review The Amazing Spider-Man and other stuff in addition to that. But I had a break. I saw this breaking news story and I have to talk about it. I'm not sure what to think, but I guess I shouldn't be surprised. In the latest Star Wars Episode 7 news, J.J. Abrams, who directed Super 8, the first Star Trek movie reboot, if you like, and the sequel to that, that's coming up this year, in addition to Mission Impossible 3 and creator of shows like Alias, anyway, Fringe, Lost, is J.J. Abrams is directing Star Wars Episode 7. That seems to be official. There have been a lot of directors that have been brought up in the last month and a half now, 2 months. One of them being Ben Affleck. Again, I'm really behind on a lot of movies, so I have not seen Ben Affleck's work as a director, so I can't comment on that. I'm sure he's good, but that seemed like an odd choice. But of course his name has been mentioned for directing a Justice League of America movie. But anyway, a few names have been floating around for a little while, but J.J. Abrams had said before that he couldn't really direct a Star Wars movie. This question had been brought up, and because of his conflict of interest with Star Trek. Considering he's doing Into the Darkness, he's working on it, it's the sequel, and the first Star Trek reboot from 2009. So, but he's doing it. Now that doesn't surprise me, really, because a while ago I had thought if anyone was going to do a new Indiana Jones movie, and that Spielberg wouldn't be interested, it would be J.J. Abrams, because J.J. Abrams' sensibility pretty much matches Spielberg's. Super 8 in particular is practically a Spielberg movie with its own little personal touches by J.J. Abrams, make no mistake of that, but it could have been a movie that Spielberg could have made back in the 80s. So I always thought that would be a name that would come up. I didn't think it would be Star Wars, but that's interesting. The new Lucasfilm chief, Kathleen Kennedy, had been apparently courting J.J. Abrams to direct this new Star Wars film. Now it says that this, the article according to The Wire, pardon me, is it The Wire? I'm sorry, I'm just looking at the wrap, that this would complicate his relationship with Paramount, because Bad Robot is a top supplier. Bad Robot is one of the top production companies that J.J. Abrams runs. So I don't, who knows, it could make things complicated, but Disney is slated for a 2015 release for the new Star Wars movie, and Michael Arndt, who wrote the screenplay for Little Miss Sunshine, is doing this, writing the Star Wars film. So I don't know. I guess we'll see. It seems to be official. So there you have it. J.J. Abrams is directing Star Wars Episode 7. Interesting choice. Probably one person that could handle it very well. I've seen J.J. Abrams' Mission Impossible 3 and Super 8. I have not seen Star Trek yet. It's one of those DVDs I have around here somewhere that I'll have to look at eventually. But pretty confident that he could handle it. So there you have it. That's big news. So if any of you have something to say about it, or that this represents a conflict of interest, or any sort of comments, please feel free. And that's all I've got to say about this. We'll find out what J.J. Abrams says, but it seems official. Star Wars Episode 7. And this is Jerry the Movies with your host, Jerry Saravia. signing off.